never discount the Maroons. There's the kick-off to the decider. The Blues running down to the southern end of the ground, and bringing the ball back is off a Hengawi. So here's Munster getting a kick very high down the ground, and Ferguson can't get to it, and it's gone away to Cherry Evans. He hooks a ball in, Maloney's there to cover, got the ball back to Addo-Carr. Addo-Carr comes outside the 20. So at the 20-metre line, and it's gone to Pearce and then to Clemmer. Clemmer running off the pivot there in the shape of Mitchell Pearce. 10 metres out then from the Queensland line, another penalty.
Quicker!
So here he is with a simple penalty shot. Now it's with Munster, then to Chambers. Chambers in a two-man tackle, got it back to Munster. And the man with some of the lightest feet in the game. He's already proving a difficult target. Cherry Evans weights it down, it finds the line. Now for Trbojevic and then Pearce, and now Tedesco. And Tom Trbojevic puts it down. So it'll be a knock-on against New South Wales. Last tackle now. Norman puts a kick in. And it looks like Jack Whiten, who's been forced in goal. A little bit of pressure here for New South Wales. Cherry Evans, Norman, a kick for Kaufusi. That looks like it's a try for Kaufusi.
All good.
This is the danger of having your fullback in the line. Creates an extra number, but you're not in position. And if you're willing to kick the ball early, there's a chance. And Kaufusi, he just jumps on a Corey Norman special.
A long ball to Munster. He kicks across the ground. They fly high, but that's a good jump over there. And it's a penalty thrown into the mix. Gagai is hit by a really, really strong multi-tackle from New South Wales.
That's a penalty.
Flop in, penalty.
The tackle was completed.
The Queensland forwards are dominating the advantage line. New South Wales.
That is a big hit. Papali on Trbojevic.
His leg knocks it out. Joe's leg knocks it out.
Against the marker.
Big tackle over the top after he just made a 20-metre run.
Pearce at dummy half, away to Finucane. He goes short to Vaughan. He gets it back to Tedesco. It's gone to ground, picked up by Pearce. Pearce is able to keep it alive. He got the ball out to Maloney, but they've called it back. There's a knock-on. Munster, then to Hunt. Showed it once, went behind another. Got it to Cherry Evans, and he's driven into the ground, but there's a 10-metre penalty against the Blues. So here's Lowe. 8 points to 2 in favour of the Maroons. All of those players, not always did they play together, but they combined in some way to take the last 7 deciders. Now Tedesco, pursued by Cherry Evans. He gets around and he's gone outside the 40. He's gone over halfway. Here comes Jack Whiten, it is out there. There's the line. It's only a couple of metres away. Vaughan. He's going to have a look at this.
Well, he must have seen something.
He has a try, Jared Sutton.
That Paul Vaughan keeps possession.
Let's have a look. Yep, that touches the ground. He does really well to force it loose and get this to the ground. It's there.
Munster. Just around the tiring front row up. And then he's pulled down around the ankles over there. Away to Cherry Evans and then for Lowe. Back to Cherry Evans. Now they've got a back line out to the left. A little kick in. And it's taken there by the Blues, by Pearce. 5 tackles gone against Queensland, so the up and under. And it's a field goal attempt by Cherry Evans. And it's just gone wide.
And that'll see us out the first half.
Finding it hard to find the rhythm.
Yeah, Joe, I thought we did really well to hold our nerve there. They had a lot of ball, like you said, a lot of piggybacks down their end. We had to come up with some big defence on the line there, and I thought we did well. We counteract it down there with a try. We've got to build pressure, build field position, and it should be a good second half.
Morgan coming on late in the first half. Chambers outside 30, turning Jack Whiten around, getting through Maloney. He's got through a heap of them now, and Chambers has put down 25 away from the line.
And he's lost it, and he had Daly Cherry Evans on the inside screaming for the ball.
Cherry Evans turning it back inside for Morgan. High ball down to Ferguson.
Here's a Marcus.
And it's going back to where the ball was kicked. And acting hard, and then Morgan, and then Lowe was hit by a double tackle from Maloney and Whiten.
He comes around the back of Tedesco and bangs straight into Maguire's elbow, and he's out before he hits the ground.
Now Murray, then Pearce, now Tedesco. Tedesco goes for the accelerator, and he scores a try. Well, how good is this fellow?
Quickly to Tedesco. He looks, and then he says, no, it's me. Bang. Just surges. Turns the legs over. There's no pass here. This is my run.
And I guess it's replicated by Munster. Here's a chance. Addo-Carr puts in a kick off the left edge. It's gone to Corey Oates, and he's out to the 20-metre line. That's 5 gone. So the kick will come from Maloney, and Cherry Evans, brilliant.
Queensland on the back foot. And a steal, one-on-one steal. The Blues have got the ball.
Queensland on the defensive. Mitchell Pearce's pass picked up by Dane Gagai, and he's forced back inside the 10, and he's stolen the ball as well.
They've got a knock on now by the Blues.
Thrilled to knock on, I fancy, against Jack Whiten. Good run by Clemmer, gained about 12 metres. Here goes Cook, slithers through, swerves, inside 20, 10 to go. Away he goes, Damien Cook. Damien Cook goes all the way.
Watch this, out he goes. Show, go, into the backfield. Munster tries to line him up, but Cook just too quick. Harvey Norman replay. There's a winner right there. Damien Cook, brilliant.
This is a situation where your chest is heaving, your heart's burning, your lungs are burning. You just got to try and find something and lift. But
Cameron Murray has broken through. We'll come back to you, Paul. He's inside the 30. He's got support, but it's gone to ground. Tedesco went back to Maloney. And from Trebojevic, it's gone along the line. It's out to Maloney. He puts in a kick. He's looking for Ferguson. It's gone into touch.
No, it's a rush of blood.
A period of defence for them. And Norman puts a kick up. It might go too big. It does. It'll go back to where it was kicked. Here's Cook again, turning around, getting it away to Tedesco. Tedesco, held by Munster, got it away to Pearce. It goes on to Frizzell. Frizzell to Whiten. Whiten tries to break the tackle. It went forward off Whiten. No try, Addo-Carr.
Addo-Carr saying it was stripped. I think Whiten did go to pass.
Maloney puts the kick up. And Munster, he comes down. And the ball found him by. It's gone to Corey Oates. Murray's chasing. He missed him. Now they've got him about 5 metres into Blues territory. Gagai to Cherry Evans. He puts in a neat little kick, but it's come down to Pearce, and it's a penalty to Queensland. There was an escort. So Hunt, he got it away to Maguire, he got it back to Hunt. Here's danger for New South Wales. Kafusi back to Cherry Evans. They've run out of numbers, but somehow or other they pull Norman down a metre out from the line. I think it was Tom Trebojevic. Now it's Maguire. Maguire is 9 metres, 8 metres, 1 metre away. He's gone all the way over the line. Was there a double movement? I don't know.
Momentum takes Josh Maguire into the end goal, where he grounds the ball. We have a decision.
So we're on the last tackle, and Maloney Charged down by Ethan Lowe. Charged down by Lowe, tackled by Maloney. And 4 minutes to go. Cherry Evans got a high pass. Papali will score! Papali goes in for a deserved try.
Caught James Maloney's eye. And that's the captain, the Queensland captain, Daly Cherry Evans. He gives his team a chance with Josh Papali going over for 4 points. What a kick this is.
Ethan Lowe, straight as a dime. The scoreboard, 20 all. It's 20 all. And Hunt was able to break a tackle. Got the ball away to Enby.
Cherry Evans will fancy himself here. He's a long way out, but he'll fancy himself. Although the play's been held up, Cherry Evans can kick this.
He kicked it, but he didn't bother about the drop goal. Here's Blake Ferguson. Now for Murray. Goes away out to Pearce. He gets one away to Tom Trebojevic. It's gone to Blake Ferguson. Ferguson, can he stand up? Now he throws the pass. He's got it back to you-know-who. Tedesco for the corner. Tedesco's over. James Tedesco appropriately puts it over the line in front of a sea of Blatchy's Blues down at the northern end. And look at this.
Keep your feet in, son. Good boy. Good boy.
There it is.
He should have been, I guess, the man of the series last year. He won the Fittler medal for best for New South Wales in a winning series. And now he scored a double here tonight. Kicks on line. He's going to add a couple of points. 26-20. That's the final score. The Blues had a stranglehold on the game. But the Maroons, as they have done so many times, they got back up off the canvas. Series 39, the decider, the unforgettable, the last game of the year. Time is on, and the Blues kicking off down to Daly Cherry Evans, and it's an identical situation to what it was in Sydney. Away now for Cherry Evans, and jinks and comes back. Munster. And the three is Capewell playing in the second row, playing left edge second rower. Munster again, short, chance on here, and Valentine Holmes has got the first try.
Patriots.
That'll be his ninth try in Origin from memory.
Well, this is brilliant football by Queensland. They decide not to kick on tackle 5. It's a set play. Munster takes his time, drags in the defence, and with one beautiful pass, Valentine Holmes will score.
Valentine Holmes remains in the field of play and grounds the ball in the in goal. We have a decision.
There's the line. He's 5 away. Friend with a little kick in. Oh, it's been marked there by Haas. The front rowers don't do that. Almost in the middle of the ground, but they go to the left side for Cleary to put a kick in. And Allen goes up and comes down without it. Now, Cherry Evans might have been offside, was he? And the Blues are claiming a try.
I have a try.
Oh, he's given a try as far as he's concerned, but they're going up for an examination.
Yeah, well, it was a poor kick by Nathan Cleary. It went too deep into the in goal.
So it's Corey Allen. He gets it, but then
Daly Cherry Evans has made contact with the chaser.
So Cherry Evans has knocked Whiten out of the way. That'll be a penalty.
I'm confident that's a knock on, mate.
That'll be a knock on. It's hit Cherry Evans, who's offside. Tedesco gets his hand on the ball. Harvey Norman replay. He's just stone cold dropped that, Allen. Cherry Evans couldn't pick it up, and Tedesco man on the spot to get his hand on it. A fortuitous try for the Blues. The catch was probably a little too easy for him.
Munster's kick is a monster. It's out on the full. Penalty.
One decision now could make or break me for this first half.
Ball sitting down just outside the 10. Addo-Carr giving it immediately to Tedesco. Arrow is out there in 16. Tedesco loses the ball. Fasul Malawi takes it ahead. He's dragging players with him. Referee went down.
Well, we've got an injured player. One of the Blues is down, and even
Tedesco's hurt.
Yeah, the Queensland players are calling for someone to come on and help him.
Yeah, Isaiah Yo's up. He'll go. It's an accidental knee there from Papali. As you said, he'll be gone for the night. Tedesco. No need for that carry on by Joe Arrow. But Isaiah Yo, I'd say he'll go to right centre, and Clint Gutherson will go to fullback. So he gets the knee here, and he's knocked out. And he's on the ground.
Let's see how they respond now, the Blues, with their number one player out of the game.
Cleary, not frightened to kick early.
That's a great kick. That's a great kick.
It's going to find touch.
That's a great kick.
That is a brilliant kick.
And the best thing about it is the courage to do it. Queensland have been on top for ages now, and early in the tackle count, Cleary's still got the courage to kick from his own end of the field early in the tackle count, deep from his right-hand side. Now because he kicked early, there's no wingers back, and he's got a 40-20.
Cook then, towards the uprights, back to Paulo, another offload. Walker loses the ball. Munster tries to burst through.
That's great defence from Queensland, and look how quickly Munster swooped onto that ball. Now they've got a penalty of 6 again.
Let's go.
And the boys are getting restless.
Time off.
Of the series, in fact, with his work out of dummy half.
Jerry Evans, a sweep, Holmes. He's put over the line by Addo-Carr.
Well, if he doesn't juggle this, I think he scores.
Great, almost a double play by Addo-Carr. He came in, snuffed it, and then went out and snuffed it. Put Holmes into touch. Good snuffing.
Nathan Cleary. Cherry Evans off his right foot, a jink and a dummy, and then it's gone to Munster, who's run around Addo-Carr, puts another kick in. Here comes Cherry Evans. Daniel Tupou loses the ball. Queensland is short. Wow. Munster. He is white hot. Here he is again. Left foot kick. There's open pasture. Oh, that might have cost them. No, it hasn't. Edric Lee goes over to score. Edric Lee goes in to score after Brinko got a hand on it, but it went back.
Look at Munster here. A little kick in behind, regather, kick again in the one motion. And you'll see that Daniel Tupou has had to come from the left wing across there to defuse that. Munster sees it straight away. Grant gets him the ball. Munster kicks to the open spaces. They get a bad bounce, Queensland, fortuitously knock it back. But Edric Lee, unrivaled to get to the try line. That's a big moment. Munster brilliance.
The 40, his own end of the park. They're running away from the Caxton Street end, and here's a break being made by Grant. There's a push in the back. Then there's Holmes coming like a lightning bolt. Jai Arrow plays it on the 40-metre line. Harry Grant again away, and then he comes across field, turns it back inside for Allen, and Allen has taken by Gutherson, got it away in time. It's with Cherry Evans now. Here's Josh Papali inside the 10, 5 out, an offload, back to Munster, then to Collins, and he's 5 out from the line, if that. Munster, Cherry Evans, a long ball, Gagai got it away, oh, knocked on by Holmes.
But he threw a 20-metre pass there, a second, brilliant pass. Oh,
Tupou!
Get that in here.
5 tackles gone now for Queensland to the blind side. Capewell with a little kick, and he's offside, I fancy. The Blues are offside. This to take it to 14-6, and he's got it. About 7 metres away from the line. And Grant gets it on to Welch, and he gets it back to Grant. Grant puts the head down. Oh, I think he might have a try.
Hey, Chase.
There's a hint of losing give it, he does.
Make sure that Harry Grant
has
retains
scored.
possession.
Oh, that might have come down before the line.
Yeah, it looks a little short. This is a good go, and
he's got a piece of it. It's got a piece
Harry
of
Grant
the line.
maintains possession of the ball and gets it to the goal line. We have a decision.
Just.
it's on by a bees. How good. Harry Grant is a star.
Grant and Welsh making the tackle, and here comes Walker. Back to Gufferson. There's a try for Daniel Tupou, his second in Origin.
Happy at the inside, the other two.
That's what the Blues needed.
They're offering. And Munster behind Capewell. Here's it. No, he's put it down.
What sort of a pass is it? Oh, it's very... Oh, my...
It's perfect.
Very catchable.
Corey Allen round the corner.
6 more tackles. Frizzell passes. It's with Safiti. Safiti, that's the 10-metre line. They're 12 out. And a penalty for holding.
He's got to kick
in the tackle.
He's got to kick the goal. You're in the game. You're in the game.
You just got to keep finding and lifting.
Cherry Evans. Over the top came Crichton. There's another penalty.
Yeah, he's been knocked out by his own man here, I think.
For the head injury. Time off for the injury.
Here comes the roar again from the crowd. Cleary, Whiten, then Gufferson. Now Yo puts a kick in, and O'Carr's coming quickly, puts another kick on it. And was he fouled? Was he fouled? Was he interfered with? Yes, I fancy.
Yep.
Corey Allen interferes with his run. It is a professional foul.
He was not going to beat Munster. Munster was not going to beat him to the ball, I guarantee you. Anyway.
Cook again, a long ball to Cleary. He puts a kick in. Crichton's after it with Gagai. Line drop out. He's out just inside the 20. Here is Paulo. Lost the ball. Has he? Yes. He's lost the ball. And the Maroons run it dead. Jake Friend throws it into the crowd. Up at the northern end.
New South Wales are challenging.
So we've got a challenge
the ruling
here.
of Queensland taking
Queensland
the ball
is
back.
celebrating, but New South Wales have got a challenge on the lost ball.
Yeah, you can challenge. You got 10 seconds.
Did you call full time on the clock?
Time's expired, but you still got the challenge.
What appears to be the end of the game.
Well, they're trying to work out whether or not the ball is touched by Harry Grant. It's not. It's picked up by Friend.
Jake Friend knocks the ball on into the head of New South Wales.
Game over.
Challenge is successful.
Game over. Queensland wins.
Jake Friend knocks it on.
Challenge successful.
That kills the play. Knock on, Jake.
That's it, though.
There he is. He's blown time. After all of that, a giant punctuation mark. Origin is done and dusted over a period of a fortnight with Queensland winning the Shield. 2 games to 1.
For Airpole State of Origin, 2022 is off. Rapturous noise around Suncorp and Junior Polnor with the first carry for the Blues. And Burton is nailed. They came running from everywhere to put a shot on. And New South Wales didn't like the treatment for that gun centre. Physicality like we have not seen before.
Oh, it's friendly fire.
To score a try after 7 Origin appearances, and such an important link for Queensland tonight with no Cameron Munster.
Oh.
There's another big one. Oates taken down.
That shook the stadium.
The Maroons with the territorial advantage through the early stages. Dearden with a kick now. And Nanai the ball back. Josh Papali'i, the front rower, will get the try for Queensland. And the reception speaks for itself.
And then it hits his arm there and goes forward.
The first touch from Jeremiah Nanai does go backwards. It then goes forward off his arm on the second touch. We have a decision.
The crowd heard the first bit, not the second.
Can be activated.
Yes, the 18th man. So Cherry Evans for Nanai. Backhanded ball was beautiful. Capel with a kick. Capel chasing. Tedesco gets back in cover. But there is real enterprise for Queensland down this right-hand edge. That's their second line break.
Nanai's a man.
And look at this now. The Maroon machine driving. What a tackle. The Blues are caught in goal. Wanted some kind of response from Ashley Klein. It's not forthcoming as Ben Hunt goes to Dearden and a rampaging Valentine Holmes. Tom Dearden, the 21-year-old on debut, has put the Queensland centre Valentine Holmes over for the first try of game 3.
Well, it was well done there by the rookie, the man on debut, Tom Dearden. And again, the combination of those Cowboys players.
Dearden with a good tackle on a much bigger man. Coruscant for Nathan Cleary, a kick through the line. They're coming from everywhere. It's Jerome Luai, who scores for the second time in Origin.
Well, he stumbled, but I think he got there, Jerome Luai. And it's just combinations all over the park, isn't it, Joey?
Oh, the rack attack. It was started by the captain, Tedesco, and then they stayed there for 2 or 3 plays.
Victories in deciding games. 5 as captain for Queensland. An offload from Crichton to Tedesco. He's got Luai, but he wasn't close enough to fire a pass. They weren't really thinking about dropping him, were they? Cleary with a kick that he wants to get to the in goal. Oh, it's been bobbled. It's been bobbled by both teams, I fancy.
Yeah. It's a knock-on from New South Wales.
He's the first one by Queensland, though.
Happy Coruscant is within 10 metres and active in the play. We have a decision.
It's a let-off. Big let-off.
So some respite for the Maroons.
Isn't everything?
Oh, this is a real captain's hand. Now, Jacob Saifidi, welcome to Origin.
He's looking for opportunities.
Cleary now.
Double up on those runs. Got to go again.
He's put down centre field on the 10. There's something cooking here. You bet it is. Jacob Saifidi scores the try for New South Wales. His brother scored one in last year's series, and now he's on the try scoring sheets.
What a start for Saifidi, Jacob Saifidi.
Cleary, here we go.
Oh my.
Oh, Kalen, we have a problem. It's up there forever. It's the highest kick in history. That is breathtaking.
Did that go higher than the kick in Perth?
15 seconds until half-time. Probably 2 plays. Grant dinks it through. Capel in the running. Oh, Capel's beaten them all.
Harry Grant, he does a lovely little pirouette. Drops the ball on the right foot. It ricocheted of Luai and Capewell. He has done so well to get the ball down there.
Can these 2 teams maintain that first half rage rating? And it's Ponga from an inside pass, and then Grant backing up, and Yo with a stirring tackle. But there is the first salvo of the second half, and Queensland have opened the Blues up. Cherry Evans kicks. There was no one back there. Cherry Evans might have scored.
Oh.
Cherry Evans.
It's on in the back plane.
It's on. There are punches. This is a full frontal fight in back play.
Don't worry about the try, boys. It's an all-in back on the 30-metre line, and it's Matt Burton.
Burton was getting back on side.
Dane Gagai comes out of his way to push Matt Burton out of the play. We have a decision.
Surely it's not a penalty.
Oh, they're both throwing the haymakers.
Oh, well, Gagai got him.
Was there a cattle dog call?
I hope not.
Oh, Gagai got him big time with that last one. That's what that big lump was.
Stay in the middle.
On Matt Burton's cheek.
This is going to boil over here.
Okay, so the no try, after the play the ball, you've taken out Matt Burton. Punches, you don't have been made.
No.
There might be 12 on 12 yet.
They've taken us out of the ball. Punches, you're throwing punches back there, so you're on the bin as well. Incidents on the court, there's no more players there.
Suncorp has erupted. Darren Lockyer. You sense there are so many twists and turns to come. Hunt, 40-20 attempt. He's got it. He's nailed it. Ben Hunt with a brilliant kick. Played by Arrow. Now Grant for Dearden with a bit of room. Dearden dragged down in a desperate, try-saving tackle by Tedesco. He might have saved the game for New South Wales. It's still on for Queensland though. Ponga through. The magic man from Newcastle. He has threatened with every touch of the ball and he's put his state ahead.
That could have been extremely dangerous for the Blues, but he stayed patient.
And Talakai has dropped the ball.
They're going to challenge this. They have to challenge.
There's no break in play, Andrew. Play's got to stop. They can't. Dearden now. New South Wales look like they're just about gassed on their line. Harry Grant, he scored the series winner. And his debut here, and he might have scored another.
He's claiming it, Harry Grant.
Grant has got the try, I think.
The ball is above the ground here. We then see it still above the ground. We have a decision.
Held up. He's trying to kick it over the sideline. Nathan Cleary. It's been pulled back in spectacular fashion, and Gilbert gets it back for Queensland. The clock's nearly expired. The Blues, can they pull something out? Cleary away. Crichton steps inside. Crichton can't get past Carrigan. He's made a stack of big tackles in this series. What a breakout series for Patrick Carrigan. Now Cleary. Pitched by Ben Hunt. And racing away upfield. Ben Hunt. He goes for the corner. Ben Hunt wins the Origin for Queensland.
Harvey Norman replay. Nathan Cleary, he goes for the short chip, but Ben Hunt, I don't know how he come up with that, but he just pinned the ears. He had one man chasing Isaiah Yeo. What a brave effort it's been from him.
This is as good a game as there's been. Capel tackled. That will be it. Kalen Ponga celebrates. And it is all smiles in the Sunshine State. Only this ground can generate an atmosphere as palpable as what we see tonight. The decider's off. May the best state win. Haas rumbling back straight towards Kurt Capewell. He came of age as an Origin front rower in Melbourne. And he wears blue on his home ground tonight. For Lomax, a memorable maiden Origin campaign. And now the hard-running Martin. Tackled by Dearden on the 30. Robson, Jake Trebojevic, fast-moving Queensland defence, but straight out to Crichton, and he picked up where he left off in Melbourne. And Bradman Best bursts into the open, an ankle tap from Terry Evans, probably saved a try in the first minute. A devastating start by Crichton, and defence to match as Cobo is belted. Well, if you think back 2 years to the 2022 decider, it was carnage in the early exchanges. We haven't quite got to that level yet, but we've got some restless threats from both states. This was flagged, there was tension, and then there was quiet in the last couple of days before the game.
Yeah, he was a mile offside, wasn't he?
Oh, hard defence again, Harry Grant and Pat Carrigan. A thumping shot on Murray. Oh, and now Jake Trebojevic on the receiving end. This is fierce. Pass straight into Queensland's big men again, and Grant and Fodawaker.
A bit more go forward, Bradman Best.
Well, there's been some big hits from Queensland, hasn't there, Joey? But it's New South Wales, they're winning the field position battle.
Oh, Barnett, he was almost inflicting damage with ball in hand on Carrigan. Kafusi stopped him. Carrigan part of the tackle as well. Jake Trebojevic for Luai. The gaps are opening. Luai slips over and he got whacked by Reece Walsh for his shovel. They look threatening here. Jake Trebojevic, Mitchell, Moses, Martin came flying onto it like a bullet and lost the ball. That is some tackle by Queensland. Talk about stand your ground.
Look at this for a hit. Oh, textbook tackle. Well, the cavalry come and helped him out, but...
Now, Cherry Evans is trying to steal it one-on-one. Crichton is in a push and shove with Gagai. There's a couple of firebrands there. Oh, they're in, they're coming. Harry Grant's there.
Smart money's on Crichton.
Well, Fodawaker jumped so early there. They went the opposite way, New South Wales. A kick by Luai. It's brilliantly positioned into the corner. And Walsh, did a boot hit the line. Oh, looked like a stud might have scraped the paintwork, but he stayed in.
How did he do that?
There's the advantage of
Oh, he's jammed back to the end goal. Selwyn Cobbo with Murray dishing it out this time.
And this is the advantage of your right foot, left foot kicker.
Well, that'll be the second interchange for the Blues with Spencer Lena going on, and the Maroons have had 3.
Oh, then you're straight through the line.
Where do they get a cannon to fire him out on that field? My gosh. Charge.
Oh, look at Crichton. He's like a man possessed this year. And now back to Edwards.
You got to play to the defence. You have to react to the defence and what they're doing.
And Luai fires it straight away. Bradman Best. Has lost it as well. Oh, and now Luai and Cherry Evans are into it. And Queenslanders are coming in from everywhere. It spills over onto the bench. We were thinking this might happen. It's turning ugly. It's turning very ugly.
Stephen, don't go there. Do not go there. Do not go there. Stay away,
That spilled right into the bench of the Queenslanders.
Time off.
There's people everywhere involved in this little melee. Pretty.
Well, everyone's got their fist clenched, but no one's stupid enough to throw one. I'm not sure what the referee's going to do at the moment. It started with Luai and Cherry Evans, and they're both given as good as they got. And both teams, they just want to back up their players. Ashley Klein, he's nice and controlled at the moment. Luai just forgot all about the ball and just went straight for Cherry. And Cherry said, well, I'm having nothing about that. Let's listen to the referee.
Yeah, so the penalty's going to be against you, all right? Yeah. You've made contact and tackled Jerome without the ball. So that's what the penalty's for. All right. Jeremiah, so I spoke to you before the game, all right, about these melees, all right? I've let a little bit go, all right, with players coming in. Jeremiah, you're over the top there. That's unacceptable at any level, all right? In the bin for 10 minutes.
No. The penalty should not go to New South Wales there. I think Jerome Luai instigated. He didn't play the ball, he played at Cherry Evans.
Yeah, and you need to speak to them.
There should never be a sin for that at this stage.
All right, there's no need for you to get involved. In the bin for 10 minutes. Isaiah!
Who goes then?
Yeah, so you sorted it out, so they're going to play with 12.
Yep.
I spoke to you before the toss. I spoke to Jake before the toss. You weren't there, all right?
Play the ball, Angus! Play the ball! You can see Crichton and Cherry Evans into it. Goodness, there's some spite out there. Edwards creates an extra man. Crichton trying some footwork on the hammer. Crichton surges, scores!
check the grounding here. There was a lovely move by Stephen Crichton, stuck the big left arm out, but he's got no try. Millimetres from the line, he falls short and the ball pops loose. He's lost the ball.
It does.
Stephen Crichton loses possession of the ball short of the line. Stephen Crichton has already lost the ball. However, there is foul play by Reece Walsh after the event.
Boot from Reece
So we have a decision.
There's contact, I understand that, but you're on report. I know that, but you made contact with the head. Okay.
Lomax wants a kick out to the right. They're going to head to Moses. He'll go to Crichton. Crichton around the corner. The ball was knocked out. The ball couldn't find the tearing Luai, but they go to the other side of the ground now. Stephen Crichton puts a kick through. Lomax in behind. Queensland cover again. Are you sure there's only 13 of them out there? Well, 12 actually.
Only 12, Tomo. What a passage of play. They come to the left, Angus Crichton nearly gets a try on. Around the corner ball. Look at this. Bradman Best gets back, throws it inside. Watch this pick up here from Dylan Edwards. Picks it up on his feet, and then a great ball, and then a skill, Stephen Crichton. What a game.
Oh. And there is that obvious threat of his fierce acceleration. Grant now, with numbers out to this side of the ground, Walsh joining in. The ball to Gagai, a driving tackle by Toffel from the top draw. An attacking kick coming though. Jerry Evans. Well, he went to pursue it himself. I think this would be a penalty. It is.
It's going to be 2-0. No, it's poor discipline. Really poor discipline by Spencer.
Yeah, unnecessary there. He just changed his line, didn't he?
What do you made of this half?
Oh, it's incredible. That's one of the best halves of Origin football I've seen in a long, long time.
So against all odds, Queensland lead the decider at halftime by the barest of margins, a penalty goal on the halftime bell.
All these players just putting everything on the line. Here we go again.
40 minutes remains to decide the Shield. Queensland looking for 3 in a row. The Blues hoping to bounce back, and that was a massive hit with Lenu on Collins. Mate against mate. Lomax weaves against the sideline. They're trying to get him one-on-one, and there was a little bit of work there off the ball by Hammer. And look at Walsh now, burning into the open. He's tackled, Scott Sattler style by Vince Mosen. Oh, he's gone out. He's gone over the sideline.
Watch this smart work from Zach Lomax.
In the middle.
Watch the effort from Moses. Great pass, Hemiso. But watch Zach Lomax. He sprints. He gets back. Great tackle, Moses. But he waits for him to get up and then pushes him over. Smart play.
They are unbelievable. There is maroon jumpers everywhere. There is no clear passage for New South Wales. Again, Lomax out wide. Again, the hammer gets in his way. Again, it's taken by Holmes, but it obstructs.
Well, this time around, slightly different. As soon as the ball went in the air, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, he heads straight over towards his winger in Val Holmes with no eyes for the football. You just see there, his eyes are for Lomax early. And that's the golden rule.
It was for a hit on the kicker. I don't think it was on Hammer.
Really?
It was a great kick from Moses. That's what the referee said.
But let them know about it if he misses this after opting to take the penalty goal from right against touch. Lomax swinging it back. It's a beautiful kick and it's 2-2.
They'll all know he's on the field.
They're 15 away. Grant back to the open side. He thought he caught the markers offside. He did. Smart.
He's got him for high contact anyway. He's grabbed him right around the mush.
What more can you say about the quality of this decider, which Queensland lead?
And I feel like they're a bit apprehensive to move the ball and chance their arm. One team's got to loosen up and have a go.
Right, well, juggle, Watts, good work. He spews it out the back along the ground, picked up by Luai. Luai, he cuts them on the left. Luai's in the backfield. Where's support? He's waiting for Best. He gets the ball to Bradman. Bradman Best breaks away. Bradman Best with a photo and the try. And one of the great efforts.
Wow.
Luai, the game breaker. Bradman Best, the finisher. New South Wales, the first try of the game after 64 minutes.
Angus Crichton offload. Connor Watson offload. Ball on the ground. Jerome Luai. Dummy. Show and go. And there comes Bradman Best, the Newcastle Knights player. Gets the ball. Beats his Newcastle Knights teammate. Beats his Newcastle Knights teammate, Kayla Honga. What a try.
Wow. He still had work to do, didn't he, Joey? Bradman Best. Luai just used him up as a threat. Gagai, he took the show. Away he went downfield. And watch him just loom up on the outside. Look at that juggle. Fended off a player, fended off another. That's an incredible individual effort.
Another great tackle by Tom Dearden. Play to Watson. Moses straightens off the left. Moses has scored for New South Wales. The man of the match in game 2 has stood up at Suncorp.
Harvey Norman replay. There he is, first receiver. Left foot step on Harry Grant. Gets between him and Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow. And that's why he's in this football side. That's his threat. The ability to run the football and break tackles.
Well, the halfback running the ball, when you get the ball, one off the ruck, the key to your footwork when you're running the ball is the marker. Because you back yourself to beat the defender in front of you, and that was Harry Grant. He's had a scorner of a game, but he's under fatigue.
Yeah. This will take one of Queensland's best. 14-4. Oh, Crichton pinches one from the restart. Crichton's in open space. Walsh has got the speed and he gets him just in time.
There's another moment. He must be in all sorts. He's hyperextended, or he's tore a bicep. Danica.
Yep, we think he has torn a bicep for the last minute. He was on the field, he was unable to move that arm. He was telling his teammates right next to him that he was not able to participate in anything right now. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. You can see the disappointment on his face there with just 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go.
He didn't like the diagnosis from Dr. Nathan Gibbs. A kick ahead, the ball bounces, not into the arms of Cobbo. The Blues have got it back and Bradman Best scampers up to the halfway. What might have been on the back of that bounce.
We've got tackle 1. We've got a video check here. I have no try. We're looking at a professional foul.
Jerome Luai holds his space, turns to face the ball. There is no illegal act by Jerome Luai. We have a decision.
In the decider of 2005, Anthony Minicello was man of the match, the New South Wales fullback. Dylan Edwards might be following suit on the basis of what he's done here. The siren sounds, the Shields heading back to Sydney. It's the most imposing task in rugby league to come to the cauldron in front of over 50,000 and beat Queensland in a decider. But this New South Wales group has conquered what many believe was almost impossible.
Origin is off to a decider. For the league's best coverage, make sure you follow NRL on 9.